Okay.
Now I'm going to mute myself.
All right. Well, I wanted to first off welcome my newest coach, Scott, and his wife, Kelsey. Those are some of the people you see on our call. Scott and Kelsey have been Beachbody fans for many a year and finally decided to become coaches. So welcome, guys. I'm glad you guys made it on the call kind of last minute. But tonight, I wanted to talk about the launch of the Beachbody On Demand. And I don't know if all of you, if you were able to get on the surge last night. I couldn't get on in person last night. We were dealing with a flood in our basement and 2 children that were having a hard time going to sleep. So I actually listened to the YouTube post today and found out some really cool stuff. So I will, I don't think it's already in Team Obsession, but I will post the link to that YouTube link if you guys want to re-listen to the recording to the entire surge. Very cool. They had a couple different cop coaches, Calabrese was there, and the guy that they brought on, I think his name is, it's not Bill, I can't think of it, that actually helped them sort of take this next step into digitizing and making these programs available streaming, which is very cool. So I just wanted to touch on kind of some of the main points, and if people on here did listen to the surge and they caught some other stuff that you feel is important to mention, please do so. So just some basic sort of high points is that understanding that this the Beachbody On Demand is allowing people to have access to over $1,500 worth of programming for the club membership, which is only $2.99 a week. So it's an incredible value. It really is, you know, and it's not just the programs, as you may all well know, is that you have access to the nutrition guide, you have access to the workout sheets. You don't have to go through, you know, in all the DVDs, you have the warning that streams through. You just, once you click on the workout once, you get that one warning, you accept it, and then you don't have to look at it again, which is very cool. So they really work to make this a lot more streamlined. So this month, and you've probably seen Carl Deichler's post, but they're doing this big social media craze with the launch, and they want everyone who's got access to Beachbody On Demand. Anyone that's a coach obviously should have it, because we also have club memberships if we're going to be coaches building the business. So what he'd like us to do is take a picture of you using your Beachbody On Demand in some odd random place. I don't know if you are friends with Greg Plaskett, but he was out in the New England snow this morning doing his 21-day fix workout, which I thought was very clever. But Carl Deichler is giving away $100 prizes to people for that. So if you have customers that have, you know, that are club members, any other coaches that you know of that would do this, everyone should just do it. Everyone should just this month just post a picture of you doing your Beachbody On Demand in a random place. And then they're also giving away iPad Air Max as well. So they're going to randomly select people for that prize as well. So incentives for us to really promote Beachbody On Demand. A couple of the things that if you want me to, we can screen share and go through it to look at it if you haven't already looked at it. But you'll notice that not every single program is on there just yet. There's, you know, the top selling, you know, the main ones are on there, and then they have programs from some of just single like workouts from some of the other programs, and there's 2 different sections for that. And eventually, I mean, this is the start. So this is not something this is not static. It's going to develop as time goes on. What's really cool about this as well is that when someone, because one of the questions was asked, well, why would anyone buy a DVD now that we can stream, these workouts? Why would we buy a DVD? Well, you know, sometimes Wi-Fi doesn't work, and, you know, so you have a backup of that. But the other cool thing about this is if you buy, eventually, if you've purchased a program, which is already logged in your account, you're actually going to have access to that program on demand as well. So it's going to be connected that way as well. So anyone that has purchased a program will actually have access to the program eventually on streaming on demand. So we have to, you know, I think there's not dissension, but there's a lot of question about what, is this a good thing or is this a bad thing? And it really is a good thing for us. It's something, we have to look at this as progress and not necessarily a bad change. People, I guess Carl Daikeler was having a conversation with Tony Horton. Tony Horton was questioning, like, why do you guys take so long to do this? And Carl Daikeler's response, as it is to everything that they put out, is that they wanted to do it, but they wanted to do it right. It's no different why they took so long to develop vanilla Shakeology. It's no different why why everything that they put out, they want to make sure that all their T's are crossed and their I's are dotted. So they really want to make this something that is going to function well and be beneficial to our business as coaches, and continue to help our mission to help end the trend of obesity. So that really, one of the other things that I thought we had to look at this as well as, when Shakeology came out, and I came in after Shakeology was part of Team Beachbody, but this is another continuity product. Shakeology is a continuity product that allows us to have that income from people that are staying on it month after month. And having people stay with the club membership is another opportunity for you to have another continuity product in your repertoire of your business. So that's something that's really beneficial for us as well. And that was really the main highlights that I got from the surge. I kind of had to just scroll through it for a bit because it's 2 hours. So if you're going to sit and watch it, just know that you're sitting down for a little over 2 hours to watch it. But I think we really should work on figuring out ways to leverage this month. There is a challenge pack that's available for Beachbody On Demand. So for $140, which is the lowest price point of our challenge pack, people get a 3-month access to Beachbody On Demand, and obviously Shakeology is bundled with that. So that's a huge, huge opportunity for people. And there's people out there. I mean, I'm sure in conversations you're going to find people say, oh, I really wanted to try that program, but I didn't really want to buy, I wasn't really interested in investing. This way, with the challenge pack, they're going to have access to Beachbody On Demand to be able to really look at the programs and get a real good sense of what these programs can do instead of just buying the DVD. They actually have a 90-day trial, it's a 3-month trial. Plus they're getting the Shakeology and the challenge pack. So that's a really awesome thing to promote for this month to hit Success Club, where we'll all get, the board game now for Monopoly, which is very cool. If anyone else is on the surge, I'm just looking through my notes that I took. Oh yeah, thank you, Bill. That was on the next page. I just turned. They have, which is great now, they have available in the sample pack. Shakeology has all 6 flavors. So the sample pack for $29.95, it'll be available on March 16th. So the sample pack, which only used to have the 2 chocolates, the green berry, and the strawberry and the vanilla, will now also have the 2 vegan flavors as well. So that's really beneficial to give someone who wants to try Shakeology. They can try all of the ones that we have and get it all in one package. So that is very helpful. All right, so if anyone, I'm getting a lot of news feeds from the chat, so if there's anyone that wants to type in and sort of, if they took more notes or were able on the live surge last night, or any questions, definitely let's open it up.
Lisa. Oh, good.
Technical difficulty.
Carl's being technical. As a member of the club, they get 10% off any purchases also. So, that's going to help. They're going to get 10% off their next Shakeology shipment. They're going to, anything else they buy, if they buy any equipment or workout program. So don't forget I don't know what else the club is really benefit anymore. Is it, I know you had access to like the meal planner and all that stuff and special chats and things like that. Honestly, I pay attention to the club, so I'm not sure what else you get with it at this point. But
The menus are actually cool.
are they? We never played with it.
They're fun to play with. Super easy. For anybody has anybody ever played with the menus in the club membership?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're really helpful because of the shopping list. The shopping list is key because I know even with the Ultimate Reset, that was my biggest. I mean, they give you shopping lists with the Ultimate Reset, and I was like, this is really cool. And then I realized you get the shopping list when you put a meal plan into the meal planner too.
Mm-hmm.
And that helps a lot of people.
Yeah.
Saves a lot of time.
Agreed. Did anybody have anything to add? Bill?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the value of this. The pricing structure is going to probably change in the future, but they've changed it from a 50% commission on this to the 40%. So we're going to receive 40% of that as opposed to the 50% that we used to get as a commission. But that's a whole, with this added value, that's a whole new revenue stream that you can go after for coaches with the added value of this Beachbody On Demand. It's a huge, instead of seeing, you know, for me, for the most part, it's just my coaches that have this. I have a couple of customers that have it, but I'm really pushing it to create that revenue stream. It's huge. It doesn't do anything for our volume unless the people make other purchases. But once they have this and they have that 10% discount, and they're going to see these things every day, they're going to see Shakeology in there as a reminder. They're going to see, you know, E&E, and they're going to see all the other products that we have. So that's going to increase your volume as well. But keep in mind that you won't get a 25% commission on that, only a 15% as they are a club member, but you do get the volume from it. So, and if you have a second business center or a business center that is a spouse that's below you, I would strongly suggest pushing your people to that so you can double tap that volume. If you're not following what I mean, just basically, so what we did, Ann and I, we have 3 business centers, mine, hers, and my second. So what we did is we put all these customers that we're recruiting now for the Team Beachbody Club membership are going to go in my second. So I'll get the commissions on that. It'll be personal volume for that business center. It's going to be team volume on Ann's business center and then team volume on my primary business center. So we basically get to tap it 3 times, which is absolutely beautiful. So if you do have a second business center, push all your customers towards that if you can. If they've already signed up under your primary and they have an email and an account already, they won't be able to do that. But any new ones that you have coming in, make sure you use that. And if you go into coachingcodes.com, you can change the coach ID, the name, and then just save it. And all those coaching codes below you will change. There is one there for the Team Beachbody Club member sign up. You can just add that link to if you're talking to somebody with a message on Facebook or whatever, just add it right in. Cool stuff. This is going to be huge, guys.
And that whole ordering things also goes for if you guys ever order a program, don't order it on your top level. Order it if you have if you and your spouse are signed up, make sure that you're ordering it whomever is furthest down in the food chain. So for me, my mom is actually underneath me. So I log into her account and I put all my orders through her so that it comes up through my right leg volume. Whereas if I had ordered it myself, it nothing matters. You know what I mean? So she signed up as a discount coach, so I still get the discount, but I get the volume. Does that make sense to everybody? Does everybody do it that way?
Yeah, the only thing you should have in your primary business center is your Shakeology order, or when you get to the upper ranks, I think after 2-star diamond, you're required to have 200 PV a month. By that time, though, you should have enough customers in that business center. By the time you hit 2-star, that will cover that, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, definitely. Does anybody have anything else? The Team Cup that went on in February was kind of a bust. I think it was. I mean, would everybody agree? It was mean, I got 10 Success Club points, but it was a tough month. Bust. Did anybody else have really good success? Look at everybody. No. I think, so who hit Success Club? I know Ramona did, right? I did. Noelle did. Bill, you did.
Amy Collier actually hit it for the first time ever.
Yay!
Hit it also on my team.
You did?
Meredith. So
Okay, good. We'll be pulling that information this Thursday, so look out for that. What is coming up? What's coming up for this month?
I had something to say.
Oh, good.
I was going to say, when we were talking about the Beachbody Cup, I think they keep tapping the well, and I think people are losing their enthusiasm with it. You know, was this one big thing once a year, and now it's like, hey, anytime we want to have a boost, let's do another cup. You know.
Well, I also think
that's my opinion.
Not that I think the prizes were kind of lame this time too. Not for nothing, but sorry, Autumn Calabrese bobblehead really doesn't do it for me. Give me a T-shirt.
Does it for us?
I know my son wanted it, but whatever.
Was that all that bobbled?
It was probably just her head that bobbled because the rest of her doesn't move.
She's the only one I got. I don't have. I got all the other ones.
But yeah, I think they need to rework the cup. But that's just my opinion. I know February is a tough month, and that's why they do it in February and like July. But I think it's time to look at things maybe a little different and maybe change it up. But what are you gonna do? Kim, are you with us? No.
I was showing you the team mascot. One of them. There's another one.
Not very happy.
There's several of them around. 3 to be specific.
Look at my curly tail.
4.
So how about has anybody talked about the March promotions this month?
I'm going to be honest with you. I've been a little buried in project management and making whiteboards for the last 2 days that are the size of Kingdom Come. I think my staff is afraid of me.
All right, so
Yeah, I also the T25 one already. So
Yeah.
the refresh is extended for 140.
they should just keep that at 140. But that's my opinion.
I really wish they would sell the Vanilla Fresh by itself.
Yes.
I think eventually it will. They will.
Seriously, they should sell
I love
that
that.
product by itself as a high protein shake.
Yeah. You could add it to Shakeology, drink it
Incredible.
separately.
Yeah.
Turbo Fire also is 140 this month. The Shakeology sampler.
On demand, so you might want to push the on demand more so than. Well, it depends on
Right.
their.
And I think the reason that they're doing this is they probably have an overstock of Turbo Fire sitting on the shelf.
And they cut it from 180 to 140, so.
Right. So they know that it's on demand now, so they're trying to get rid of the product that they've got sitting for the most part.
That's an awesome program.
T25, 180. And I already said that 3-day refresh. So yeah, T25 refresh, Turbo Fire, and the Shakeology sampler, of course.
I hear 21 days on through tomorrow.
Say again?
Was 21 Day Fix on sale through tomorrow? I saw
I
that.
think he said till Wednesday morning or this morning.
Today's
I think-
Tuesday.
Yeah, because he said last night on the webinar that it was going to be over this morning.
Okay.
So
All right. Something else I was gonna say. And then of course the on-demand challenge pack is 140. So
40, yep.
On demand's awesome. Have you guys tried
yeah,
it?
I really like the way they set it up.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It is clean.
Tony Horton one-on-ones, which makes me excited because I love that yoga.
One thing to add, when you have a customer right now that buys a challenge pack, you know, they get the club membership free for 30 days. When they sign up, as soon as they make their payment and they get that congratulations pop up on the screen, the on-demand catalog is immediately active. So when I signed up my coach today that bought the
Free membership?
Yes. So he bought T25, and then we went to, it was kind of the welcome page, and we went to his main page, his Beachbody page, and the on-demand link was there, and we went in and we started playing around, and T25 was actually live for him.
That's not supposed to happen.
Why?
Because it's a free membership. The free membership isn't supposed to carry that. So
Maybe
they're,
they're doing it for right
which
now.
they're going to fix. I mean, have him enjoy it while he can, because they're probably going to fix it.
Well, we know they're a little slow on the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this new guy did you guys watch the?
I haven't had a chance.
Yeah, the new guy that they hired is one of the guys that helped design and develop Hulu.
Yeah.
And he's working for Beachbody now specifically for this. So he's a pretty sharp cat. And they said, I mean, for them to put this together, I know it's been in the works for a few years, but for them to put this together, I don't know when he came on board, but he's a sharp cat. He really did this up nice. So yeah, I'm sure they're going to fix that eventually, because I know they said specifically that it was not available to free members. And
That's a mistake, though. For the T25 challenge pack, they said it was like that. They said that this morning. They said that on the search. It's not a mistake for the T25 challenge pack.
Said on what? Said on what?
And whenever they sell a challenge pack, that program is going to be available fully streamed on the.
Oh, if you buy T25, then that program will be available to you. Yeah.
T25 challenge pack, you get on demand right away, and you get it when you buy the challenge pack.
Yeah, as they add them, when you purchase it, yeah, as they add them. So whatever challenge pack you buy, as they add these programs into the system, say you buy P90X3, that'll be available right away. But if you bought 21 Day Fix, that's obviously not going to be available because it's not even in the system yet. They have one workout program in there, but they are adding these in, and eventually at the end of March, they're going to start adding more and more. As you purchase them on the challenge pack or DVD, you'll have access to those. Those will show up.
But that doesn't mean it'll be available to the general public, like 21 Day, things
Right.
like 21 Day Fix, Max 30, the current programs aren't going to be available to everybody.
No.
People who purchase them, so.
Yeah, so what they'll probably end up doing is having people, it'll be available probably to purchase on there for the same price that you would buy it from Colin Team Beachbody. I would imagine. I just think that's the way the future's going, but I'm really excited about this. I think this is going to be huge for all of us.
Yes.
Good stuff. That's all I got.
Yeah, I would say that we should all play with it in the next couple of weeks. I mean, while we're talking to people about it, just so we really know how it works, and promote it.
Agreed.
Leverage it.
All right. Well, I don't have anything else. I'm a little white. Does anybody have anything else?
Shush.
Shush you. Not you. Him. All right. So that is it. We really don't have much going on. Watch out for, make sure that we have the leaders on the team Thursday. Let's get everything to Bill fairly early this week. And not 5:30 I think that we did last week. Sorry, my bad. And yeah, that's it. All righty. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night. Later.